Hello, Warfighters. War is hell. It's time for some more Arma 3 Recon. We've got part 2 of the mission called Valley of Fire right here. It seems like that the first part is going to be very different from part number 2, as we're being dropped in here during a firefight to take out the enemy. So we've got the game saved here automatically, which is a nice little thing to be able to see. But it looks like that the enemy is on the other side of this hill, so I'm going to move into position as quickly as possible to be able to provide support for the rest of the guys on my side. I'm trying to see if I can spot any enemy from the top of this hill, and I am getting down because I want to be very careful. I don't want them or the enemy to be able to spot that I'm up here. Still got all the equipment that I had from the first part of this mission, so my weapon is silenced right now. All right, taking him out. Looks like another person kind of popped up. I hit him once.
Machine gunner, 100 meters just up ahead.
There we go. I think I dropped him. All right, so we've got some guys who are pretty close, which means I've got to be very careful. Don't want to get up quite yet. Just staying on the ground, rolling to try and get into position. See who I can spot. Looks like there's a few guys just down there by that tree. Now I've got some rocks over to my left, which I may just try and use for cover and also to be able to stabilize my weapon as I try and aim down at them. And, oh, what's nice? Got some close air support here too with those A-10s just coming in, strafing the enemy. Looks like they destroyed a vehicle that was over there. Well, these guys are just laying down. One shot to the head for that guy. The rest of them are getting up. It looks like they're starting to fall back. Take another guy down on the run. Him too. Almost got him. Gosh, he's stopping right as I'm firing at him. Okay, I'm going to have to reload. I don't know if he'll make it out of here. Hopefully not. It'd be just terrible if I ended up missing him. Oh, nice. Another A-10 comes in and actually takes him out, drops a couple bombs. That's actually a really cool effect that they've got going on here in this mission with the A-10s just kind of coming out here and destroying whatever's in the valley. Got another fire team worth of guys right here. I'm going to move forward to this rock. Try and get to a place where it'll stabilize my weapon. There we go. Now, I haven't gotten any fire kind of coming back my way. I'm wondering if it's, you know, the fact that my weapon is silenced and that's just not, you know, aggro, not aggroing the enemy. I've taken them down. I've got a lot of kills already in this mission so far. Another strafing run by the A-10s. Gosh, that's so cool. Oh, we lost somebody. Now, since coming in here, I no longer am in charge of my fire team. I mean, I'm falling under the command of somebody else here. So I'm going to have to be following the instructions that's given to me by the AI. And in some missions, too, when it's set up like that, the mission may not advance unless I do exactly what they say. Like, I've got to meet up with them before they'll end up moving to their next waypoint and stuff like that. Now, as you can see, these guys are a lot farther out. We're looking at about 500 meters on some of these guys. Hopefully, these bombs that are dropping are, you know, making sure that either their retreat is stopped or there won't be as many of them to kind of fall back. Since I roughly know their distance, you know, I'm trying to take out these guys as much as I can, but at 600 yards and with them on the move, especially running perpendicular to my location, it's going to be very difficult for me to be able to hit anybody from here. Yep, still nothing. Yeah, I may very well just be wasting ammunition at this point. All right, I'm going to meet up here with the rest of the guys since things seem to have quieted down quite a bit. The fact that we're seeing some more strafing runs, though, kind of lets me know there might be some guys that really aren't as far away as I think they might be. We've got a lot of guys scattered around the valley here too. So if there is anybody here, surely somebody from my team's going to be able to spot them. All right, so we've all got to move forward here, just 100 meters in front of us. I'm going to try and get up to that location here as quickly as possible and try to see if I can be the point man for all of us. I mean, one, it'll allow me to get more kills, but also I can see a little bit better about what's going on and kind of just survive a lot easier if I've got eyes on what's going on. Like, it looks like we've got some, enemy just a couple hundred yards actually in front of us. They might be the rear guard as the rest of the force kind of just goes back over that huge hill that's in front of us. So I'll sit here and I'll wait for everybody else to catch up. Since they are bounding, it is going to take just a little bit longer for everybody to get up here. We've got some structures that are over there. I don't know if we'll have to go clear them. But since I see some tracers are kind of coming down in this location. Yep, there's somebody. Oh, he's down. We'll see if there's any more over there.
Hey, fire at that soldier. Left.
Yeah, there's a truck. Oh, they're coming back over the hill, it looks like.
Medic.
Okay, I've got to get into a better position. Since I know they're coming over the hill, this is too low. Won't provide me any support. I may just have to lay down and try and do this. With them being 500 meters out, I may be able to hit them if they can stand somewhat still. Now I'm just holding my fire. I'll see what they end up doing. Like, if they do end up rushing towards me, it'll make this a lot easier. Now, I am the person who is farthest forward, so I wouldn't be surprised if they start, or if they spot me first and start shooting at me. But I don't know. There's that guy who's just, standing right by that tree. Oh, never mind. He's moving now. All right, so I've kind of pushed a little bit to the left here. I'm where those structures are and a little bit closer to that hill. So if I will be able to hit anybody, this should be a good position for me to do this. I'm looking in these buildings, just making sure nobody's in there because, I want to be smart. I don't want anybody popping out of any of these structures and then popping. Everybody's still just a little bit behind me. I'm still the person who's farthest forward.
Machine gunner, rifleman, half a click, west.
Fortunately, my team's being pretty good about, engaging the enemy independently.
Man, 600 meters, west. Soldier, half
All right, they're still about 600 meters away at the top of that hill. So we've closed the distance a little bit, but still not that much.
West.
Okay, so now that I know where they're at and everything,
Fire at that soldier.
I decided to come back here to the rest of my team
Engaging target. Copy.
and see what we can do.
Grid 050.
So we've got some guys who are starting to come out of that compound over by the hill. Somebody took them out.
Machine gunner. West.
So not only are my guys being really good as far as opening fire on the enemy independently, but they're being pretty accurate with their shots too. It's actually been very, very helpful that I'm not the one who's trying to carry the whole team. Trying to see if there's any hits I can get on these guys while they're on the move. That one's probably, or those ones are probably falling pretty short. Trying to stay, close to the 500 meter mark, because, there we go. Got one. That distance, that's not that bad. Now it looks like they're trying to get back. We've got one that's trying to get back over the hill. We've got some more that are coming over. So we're basically, I don't know, in many respects, we kind of got them pinned down, they can't move. So some of the guys trying to up and rush back over the hill, we'll be able to fire on them. But at the same time, they can't come too much closer to us. So it looks like they've kind of regrouped and pushing back. There's another one I've been able to take down. Now they are starting to fire back, which is actually helping me be able to take them out, because when they stop, when they go to fire, they have to stop, and that's when it's easiest for me to be able to take them out.
Machine gunner, 400 meters, west.
Trying to lead that guy. Again, got to reload. Okay, so I've got really 3 mags left. One is in use right now, but I've got 2 more apparently. Gosh, they're going back over the hill again. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a lot of things that are being called out on the radio as far as contacts and stuff like that. So it's really difficult to be able to kind of know what's going on. Now, since I am running low on ammunition, I'm going to try and see if I can take
I need ammo.
the weapons here of...
05012.
Oh, what?
6. Engage that machine gunner.
Never mind. That may not be the best idea for me here. Just go back with what I had.
What's your position?
Yep, because I can't use it. It's not the right ammunition for that weapon. Oh well. I'll have to try to see if I can find just some more ammunition. Now, I know some of the guys on my team have been killed, so I might have to go back, find their bodies, and just try and pick it up. Yeah, I've already fallen for that once. I just don't know why it's not letting me put any ammunition in this. I don't know.
Man, 300 meters west.
Usually I don't have a problem with this, but oh well.
Hostile down.
Time to keep going.
Hostile down.
Oh, we've got some guys coming in here over on the right. Got a big truck. Looks like it's loaded with enemy soldiers. It stopped. Everybody's unloaded. I'm falling back here. So it looks like we're being attacked from 2 different directions now. It looks like this is an organized assault too. I'm using the truck as to stabilize my weapon here. I see another truck and what looks like an enemy just kind of standing around and waiting. Yeah, we've got some guys who are out there. That's not a good position for me to stay at. I can only see just a small portion of what's happening over there. Here we go. This might be a good spot.
Machine gunner, soldier, 600 meters west.
Be able to elevate my weapon up too. Nice. Got some more over here.
Northwest.
Fire at that soldier, northwest. 10.
There's 2.
6. Engage that man, west.
Oh, that guy's gonna get away.
Engage that machine gunner, west.
Alright, we got somebody who's just sitting there.
Soldier, northwest. What's your position?
Oh, we've got some more over there too.
Attack that rifleman, northwest.
I don't know where these guys are coming from.
Northwest. Man, 400 meters northwest.
Alright.
Attack that rifleman.
Gotta be careful about how I fire.
300 meters west. Engaging target. Grid 05012.
Oh, dang it, he's getting away.
That machine gunner, northwest.
Engaging target.
The guy's a little closer.
7. Engage that machine gunner, northwest.
Not hitting him.
Rifleman, 400
Alright, I'm taking some fire. I don't know if you guys saw the dirt kind of kick up right in front of me. So I won't be able to stay here for too much longer. Because, I mean, they'll get it right at some point.
Soldier, machine gunner, 300 meters.
I mean, it's just like whenever I'm firing at the enemy. If I notice something's too low, I'm going to readjust, and AI is going to do the same thing.
Engage that machine gunner, northwest. 10. Attack that truck.
Alright, we'll see if I can find a better position here. I've gone back. I've picked up, as you can see, some ammunition. I was able to find just a couple more mags here, but what I had to do was actually end up switching rifles. So no longer am I using the standard NATO one, but I'm using the one they've, I'm using the Katiba right now. So we'll see how this ends up going. I was able to take a lot of the attachments that I had, though, from before and use it on this one. So I still got the same scope and everything. Alright, that guy can kind of somewhat spot.
11. Engage that machine gunner, west. Report position.
Nice, I got him.
Rifleman, 400 meters,
This weapon's got some power for sure.
Grid 05012.
Now, I don't know what's going on the left. I haven't seen any fire really come out over there. It seems like everybody on my team has been focusing on the enemy that's over here on the right. Got him.
400 meters northwest.
But yeah, it's pretty quiet now. Been able to go through a lot of the guys that are over here. And so if they're out, we may just have to make a push over to the left. Oh, there's still
Soldier,
a couple guys
300 meters northwest.
that are just coming out of the bushes.
Rifleman, machine gunner, 400 meters northwest.
Man, 300 meters west.
Now, they're
6.
not really firing back at us.
Northwest. 3. Engage that machine gunner.
That's probably a good thing.
Machine
As you can
gunner,
tell, I am
soldier,
again at the
300
front
meters northwest.
of everybody.
7. Fire at that soldier northwest.
So most people would be firing right back at me if we weren't, you know, having them on the run like this.
7. 3. Engage that machine gunner.
It looks like they're just trying to get out of here.
Report position. Engaging.
And they might be falling back towards the same spot, you know, going to that hill. Oh, dang it, we didn't get him. Yeah, they're all sprinting over in that direction. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they're going. I'm going to try and see if I can move up, get a better shot on these guys. Oh, I don't even know where that guy is anymore.
12. Engage that machine gunner west. Soldier,
Oh, yeah. No, they're up by that compound now.
300 meters west.
It's the
Man,
best
400 meters
position
west.
for me. It's probably right
Machine
here.
gunner, 300 meters west.
Pat down that grass so I can get a
Target down.
better shot at him. Dang it, where's he going? Nobody else now. This may be my chance to get into position.
Machine gunner west.
So I'm
7. Engage that
moving
machine
towards
gunner
those buildings
west.
and that compound. As you can
Engage
see,
that
we're a
machine
lot
gunner
closer
west. 6.
to the hill.
Engage that
Now
machine
already
gunner
I can see a few
west.
guys I wasn't
10.
able to spot
Report in.
earlier.
Over. Machine
Gonna
gunner,
roll,
rifleman, 300
get into a
meters
position
west.
where I don't have any grass in front of me to be able to, you know, stop me from being able to see what's going on. Looks like they're coming back over this hill now. At this range, I shouldn't have as much of a problem hitting these guys. Most of them have their attention, though, towards my main force. And again, I'm back to running low on ammo again. That's okay. I'm in a very good position.
Running low on ammo.
Now, since I'm using the same type of weapon that a lot of them are using, I should be able to resupply pretty quickly. Oh, there's guys over here, too. It's a good thing my guys have tracers. I'm able to see exactly where they're firing at.
300 meters west.
Like, I know tracers work both ways, but right now it's working so much more for me than it is the enemy. Where are those guys at?
300 meters west.
Oh, there he is. Just gonna let that guy go. I'm gonna focus on these guys who are a little bit closer, who like a bigger threat to my main forces. And if I can hit them on their flank, I'll do a lot more good. Nice. That's been like, what, 4 or 5 that I've taken down over here. Alright, I'm going to reposition again. Now, I might also go back and try and see if I can find some more ammunition to be able to pick up. I'm sure that auto rifleman is getting a fair number of kills. Because he's been right up with me for most of the time. And I've been able to hear in the background, too, that a lot of the weapons fire coming from my guys have been from an AR. Alright, you see our force is still pretty strong. We're not quite as spread out through the valley as we were earlier. Kind of more localized over here as we're trying to push towards that hill. Is that somebody else over there? Where did this guy come from? Well, I tell you what, you know, one of the things about this mission that I am liking is we are being hit from a number of different angles. Like, it's not just, hey, the bad guys are obviously in front of you type of thing. I mean, there has been some variety and some surprise as to where the enemy are coming from. That's been good. Again, we've moved forward. Starting to clear these buildings.
7. Attack that
You
rifleman.
can see this is
Machine
by
gunner,
the
400
trees
meters.
here where we
West.
saw some of the enemy kind
Machine
of coming
gunner,
from.
300 meters west.
Oh, 300 meters?
7. Engage that machine gunner.
At this range, I got to be very careful because now they can hit
Come
me
on.
with relative ease.
7. Fire at that soldier. West.
This guy's going to be somewhat hard to hit.
Target's down.
Ah, dang it. I wanted to say that one was going to be it.
Report position. Grid 0,
I've
5,
got another
0, 1,
set of
2,
guys who are
5.
just popping their heads up over here.
7, 5. Engage that machine gunner. West.
You know what? I'm going to go and just...
Machine gunner.
over to
half a
this
click,
side.
Northwest.
Oh, dang it.
9.
Can't go through there. Same reason as before. You know, there's not as much grass to be able to prevent me from being able to see, but
Grid 0,
these
5,
trees, though, that are in the way,
1, 2, 5.
that's going to be the biggest challenge. So maybe I can't go over there. All right, we've got a chopper coming in. I don't know if we were the ones who called him or what. We'll see what he ends up doing, though. Oh, he's firing at some guys on the other side of the hill, which tells me there's definitely some more. We are going to have to make a push over to that side. Now, the chopper might be able to take a few of them out, too. But they'll probably be more distracted with the chopper than anything else. So I'll be able to just, you know, kind of move up over underneath them. And he's calling out some targets for me, too. So with his ability to provide me some recon, he should be all right. I'm going to have to move up that hill. I'll be strategic on how I go up that hill, too, because I just don't want to go around necessarily. You know, I want to make sure I go up and over. I've got somebody who's over there, but I can't see him at all. Since I'm below, you know, ground level, I might be able to spot this guy from here. And him not see me. Oh, there's an enemy chopper. And some guys who are over there.
Machine gunner, 600
Okay.
meters west.
So just looking at them, they're aiming up at
Grid
the
0,
ghost hawk,
5,
but they just
0,
aren't engaging
1,
them.
2, 6. 7,
Ah,
5.
dang it.
Engage that machine
No,
gunner.
this is not going to
West.
work. Because, like, from right here,
Engaging
like, I could
target.
fire. But if I do that, chances are I'm going to miss. I won't be able to hit them too quickly. You can see it's going to be a while before my guys will end up coming up this way. Since I can't lay down either
Engaging.
and, like, be prone, get a more accurate shot,
Bennett,
I'm
engage
going to try
that
to see if I
machine
can
gunner.
surprise them
West.
being up here on the
Machine
hill.
gunner, 600 meters west.
Now,
Report
from this
position.
elevated position, look at that.
Grid
They're all
0,
three in a
5,
line.
1,
This is
1,
perfect
2,
for me.
5. 6.
What I'll
Engage
do-
that machine gunner west.
I'm going to stay low. I'm going to move over here, and it is going to be a lot easier to take these guys down with them all being lined up for me. All right, here we go.
Bennett, engage that machine gunner west.
Oh, one more. Nice. Oh, the chopper was destroyed.
Position. Grid 0, 5,
All right, with the
0,
valley
1,
being clear,
2, 5.
looks like we have accomplished the mission. We'll finally be able to get a chance to go through the ratings, and I'll be able to tell you what I thought about this mission. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the same thing that we always start off with here, and that's mission difficulty. For mission difficulty, I'm going to give this 3.5 out of 5 stars. It really wasn't that difficult, especially like when we got into the valley. There was a lot of enemy, but it wasn't like I was invincible. I'm sure if I would have gotten closer, it would not have stayed with my guys. Probably would have been shot. I mean, I did lose some guys along the way too. First part of the mission was probably a little bit harder too. So 3.5 out of 5 stars there, not too bad. Scripting complexity, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 stars. The reason why I'm going to give this scripting complexity, this is actually going to come into play a little bit later on, but I really thought that timing was very much down when it came to when we were going to be seeing the strafing runs by the A-10s, making sure that they were attacking the appropriate targets, all of that. So pretty high marks there because of how much scripting had to be timed perfectly for just the feel of it. Replayability, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, I had a lot of fun, and I thought that it was just a phenomenal environment within the valley. I would like to see, you know, how it plays out again if I have just as much fun, or if it would be a little bit different in that regards. But I would try this again, you know, for fun. Presentation factor. I don't think I've ever given this before. No, I might have. Anyway, 5 stars for presentation. When I got into the valley, you know, seeing the A-10s just flying by, seeing the amount of enemy that were in the valley too, gave me a very awesome feeling. Like, just not something that I've come across in other games that I've kind of played for this. So just a phenomenal job there. Overall, 4.5 out of 5 stars because of what I just mentioned in the presentation area. There's, you know, the awesomeness and like just the sheer volume of things exploding when in the valley really set the tone for me in this one. I think that if I wouldn't have had that, especially starting out, it might not have been nearly as fun. So mad props on this one. A ton of fun. I highly recommend it. I actually, you know, might, as I mentioned, try it again. I want to see what happens too if, you know, like this picture here, if you call in the airstrike in part number 1. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More Arma 3 Recon to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe again if you have not already. Remember, warfighters, war is hell, but you don't have to worry, because warfighters, I've got your 6.